zero, lower nothing, what's lower?
Okay. Now, yeah. Let's start by explaining what that upper and lower means.
يعطيك الزبدة تتحفظ الله نعمة.
If you see a matrix, we see that we call a matrix U and say it is upper X. It is defined as U such that Uij is equal to 0 if j minus I is less than X.
upper less than X.
This is definition.
Upper, less,
Then
lower,
zero.
greater.
Great.
Opposite
I'll
of-
explain why
Yeah.
now. Look at this matrix. This is a matrix U. If it's a 3 by 3 matrix, so let's just say 1, 2, 4, 0, 0, 0, 1, 9, 4. Now, if you check, let's use the index. This is row 1, column 1.
1
One,
Yes.
yes.
This is row 1, column 2,
Yeah.
row 1,
Three.
column 3, row 1, column 4, row 1, sorry,
Column-
row 2,
Row 2. Yeah.
column
Column
1, row 2,
Two,
column
two,
2,
two,
3,
Three,
3, 1,
3, 2, 3, 3.
البداية.
Okay, good. Now, I want you to see based on this definition.
Yeah.
Now, this matrix here is upper 0. Now, let me explain this
Why upper
index
0?
for you exactly. For each of this place here, A11, A12, A1, these are used one for writing.
Yeah.
A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Now, this middle guy here, if you can start from the first index and trace it down diagonally.
Diagonal. Yeah.
Now,
Diagonal.
this diagonal means like
Diagonal, yeah.
slantwise. Now, going up is positive. Coming down
Man.
is negative. So now, on this place here in the middle you are, this is 0 because you've not moved.
Yeah.
So for each step you take, so this place here is positive. You move how many
All
times?
the positive.
1. If you move up again, positive.
Positive.
This time what?
Two.
2. If you come down, negative 1. Come down again, negative 2. So this upper 0 means that my diagonal of reference, just think about diagonal of reference, that means where I'm counting from. So if I say that it is upper 0, that means this is where I'm talking about. That means everybody are up on top of this is not 0. Anybody below this guy is 0. Look at this one. I say it is upper 0, right? That means the diagonal of reference is at the 0 major diagonal. So that means this is my major
Zero.
diagonal.
This is 0.
That means everybody upper, the idea of upper, that means everybody up of this part is not 0.
Positive.
But anybody below this part is what? 0.
What about if this all of this 0?
It doesn't matter. You can't have it that way. I'm coming. Let me not show
I mean
you
for
now.
upper here 0 here.
Mhm.
No, for upper here 0. All this.
No.
For upper,
Yeah.
Only
Opposite.
here.
Opposite. Yeah.
upper.
Yeah. I see.
Okay, let me give you another example. So if we have a, just watch this one also. We can have this.
شيء ليش تموت اليوم؟
Okay.
عشان أكل. المزرعة سجلها من دحين. لا سجلها استحى. خويا.
Now look at this. This is, where do you see the first non-zero?
Here.
Okay, here. Okay. Now look at this place here. Watch. this is the major diagonal. You know, to get the major diagonal, you start from the first guy here
Yeah,
and
this
trace
guy.
him down.
Yeah.
So this is the major diagonal.
It doesn't matter if like
One,
number
zero,
no,
one, and
yeah
I'm coming out
or
to do
zero
something.
or,
I'm
or
supposed to
none.
correct something now. Just give me a moment. Let me correct this.
Mm.
So now, if you notice, this is the major diagonal. Like the guy first and chase him down. So this is the major diagonal.
Yes.
But where do you find the non-zero elements? On top of this, right?
Top of-
Down. Non-zero, yeah.
Non-zero.
Yeah.
This is the
Non-zero.
first
Yes, yes.
straight row without the zero completely. So this is
lower.
minus 1. I'm sorry, plus 1, right?
Plus one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is upper 1.
حق الأوبر. It's lower or lower?
Upper because it is the down. When you say upper, that means everybody that is up is
Up.
non-zero.
Mm.
When you say lower, that means everybody that is down is non-zero.
Yeah.
But see now, upper 1, that means it is from the this is the major diagonal, so this is 0. This is diagonal 0.
Upper non-zero. Okay.
So this is diagonal 1.
Yes.
So it is from here upwards, non-zero.
Non-zero.
But below
I think,
this
I
place,
think Jai, upper 0,
Mm-mm.
not 1.
upper 1.
Because in lecture he said right 0.
مو قصد هذا.
This is
Zero.
this is the
Diagonal.
0 diagonal.
Yeah, I got confused today, like this one.
This is the 0 diagonal, plus 1 diagonal, plus 2 diagonal, like that. Why this one is negative coming down?
And then now, upper 1.
Upper 1.
And this.
نمبر 1
Okay.
قصد الخط هذا.
If we apply in here, in the theorem, this one,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we apply it now. Now the idea is that,
2 minus 1,
okay, now see, watch. Upper L, Abi,
yes,
it says that J minus I must be less than L for it to
Okay.
be 0, right? Now watch.
2 minus 1, 1 not less than 1.
Yeah, see.
Right.
It is upper 1, right?
Yes,
So let's pick this place, right?
okay,
This is row what? 2. Column what? 2.
2, yes.
So 2, 2. So
2 minus 2, 0.
2 minus 2 is what? 0.
0.
Can see.
Lower than 1, yes.
It is less than 1.
Yeah.
Pick any other one here. Pick this one. This is row 1, 2, 3,
3.
4. Row 4, column 3, I mean.
Plus one.
3 minus 2,
No, it is row 4, right?
Mhm.
yes,
And
yes.
then it is J minus I.
yes.
So what's our J here?
4.
So it is
4.
4
4 minus.
3, 1.
3.
Where is it? 4,
It's minus.
4, here, we are here.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Yes,
No, no,
Row 1,
just
2,
1.
3, 4. Row 4.
4 3 this one.
Column
No,
Opposite,
start
opposite.
from row 3.
Okay. Row
Opposite,
4,
opposite, yeah. 3.
column 3.
Yes.
So it is
Yeah,
Minus.
J, this is I, I mean.
Yeah,
Yes.
3
So it
minus
is
4.
3 minus 4, which
One.
is what?
Minus.
Minus 1.
It is lower.
It is
Yeah,
lower.
lower than 1.
Yeah.
So you can see now that according to definition, that's what? If you pick that entry and subtract the column minus the row, it will be less than whatever you are considering here. Very good?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if we pick another one to just make to clear our mind once and for all.
Oh, now if all of this number will be 0.
Mm-hmm. So
Should be 0, I mean.
so if I want to construct, let me let me construct.
This is because
it's clear.
because down is negative.
ايش فهمت يعني لو عديت هنا خليها كل اصفار برضه.
Okay, okay.
So let me construct
no,
upper
it's a
minus
different
2. Let's construct upper minus 2.
Yes.
So this is one place here. Listen. This is
Okay.
0. This is minus 1. This is
Okay.
minus 2. So let's say I put here 6, 5.
لا ما يمكن كيف يحسب لك
ها.
يحسب سالب 2.
يبغى اجيبها.
صار 2 بعدين بيقلبها كذا ورا.
ايه
يعني لو اعطيك في السالب مثلا سالب 2 تروح
حطها لورا وانتهينا والله.
حط 6 ناقص 4.
كذا ورا بعد.
4 ناقص 6.
لا ابر ابر
مم.
ابر سالب 2 يعني
كذا اقدر
بياخذ
اسوي
تحت.
upper سالب 2.
4 ناقص
ياخذها
6.
من تحت.
4 ناقص 6.
Can I say upper minus 2?
Upper minus 2, yes.
تمام.
Now see, upper minus 2. If you follow the definition that we gave,
الصف.
this is your major diagonal, right?
مم.
This is the major diagonal. Let me just
Is this lower, right?
I think now change.
yeah, it's lower.
الصف
Yes,
الرابع العمود
but
الثاني.
follow the idea.
No.
Follow the idea. It is lower. Yes. So just watch what will happen now.
Mm.
So this is we've followed diagonal, right?
Yeah.
So
No.
this is still. Just try and understand me first. So this is. We can call it lower, right?
Mm.
So we can call it lower. Let's follow the this. This is plus. I hope I don't make a mistake this time. But let's call it upper for now.
Yeah.
You see why I'm calling it upper. Normally we are not supposed to call it upper, right?
Yeah.
Because the idea of upper is that
Exactly. Yeah.
it's you have to be at the
Non-negative.
upside, non-negative, non-zero.
non
Zero.
zero.
So now, watch upper minus 2.
مين؟
Now, check the definition. What's the definition? J minus I must be less than what? L. So this is 0, this is minus 1, this is minus 2. So pick anybody here in this other place here.
Like, if we book, you mean book here,
Pick
right?
this one.
Yeah.
So this is row 1, 2, 3. Row 3, column 2.
Yeah.
So this
Two.
is
2,
3,
Three, two.
comma 2.
Mhm.
So subtract
2 minus
2 minus
Minus
3,
three.
which is what?
minus one.
minus 1.
Mm.
Okay.
So non-negative and lower.
So the idea that J minus I must be less than L. So this is not less than.
Because you change now. It's this is now lower, not upper.
Yeah.
Number
Mm.
up now changing.
Okay. My I should have not used this definition.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping I could use this to explain.
Have to put
So this has to be like
If you take this one,
No.
It's a number.
it's a number.
You need
So
to-
this has to be like lower
Yes, lower makes sense.
plus 2. Lower
يعني ما ناخذ رقم.
تمام.
plus 2. So the idea of definition of law is that when you subtract both of them, it has to be greater than L.
كيف ما تاخذ ارقام؟
تقدر انا بعلم.
3 minus 2
انا
is
فهمتها
what?
مرة.
Minus 1.
هو
Is
هو
minus
طز.
1 greater than
Yes, minus 1 now greater than L. Greater than
this has to still remain minus 2. This is still minus 2. Let me explain. Now, it depends on the diagonal, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So, this is 0 diagonal.
Mhm.
It is lower matrix because it is at the lower side we have non-zero.
non zero.
That's one. And then if we follow this label here, this is 0,
Mm-hmm.
this is minus 1, and this is also
Minus 2.
Ah,
So it
it's
is-
always same this.
Exactly. No,
In-
yeah,
in
this
upper
order,
and
the
lower.
order
upper and
always
lower
same.
is always the same. That one doesn't change. The order is always the same. So
Mhm.
this is always 0, positive going up,
And minus?
negative
Go
coming
down.
down.
Yeah, okay.
So
And minus 2 this one.
No, to
Mm.
satisfy.
so lower minus 2. That means this is our minus 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now let's try this. So pick anybody. So let's say we pick this guy. Okay?
Yeah,
You pick
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
guy
two,
or
three,
this
two,
guy?
three, Jay.
Pick which one?
For lower, yeah?
3, 2, yes.
Mm.
three.
You have to
For
pick
lower
for lower.
This one, yeah.
So we pick this guy. 3 2.
3, 2.
So 2 minus 3 is what?
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
You can see that minus 1 is greater than minus 2.
2.
okay. Yes.
You get it? So if we are looking at lower, that means we have to be looking at this minus guy because it's coming down.
هذا ما فاهم
If you are looking at
تربيت.
upper, we have to be looking at this plus guy because it's going up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any question I can see?
Okay.
Okay. That means it's this one could be like a main diagram, right?
Come again?
I mean this one.
ما عندي قلم
This
زيادة.
is the major diagonal. Normally,
Mm.
it's supposed to be the major diagonal. This guy here, this first guy. But now, this is our reference diagonal because it is the one we are considering. It
Yes,
is the
yes,
first place that we don't have a non-zero.
Okay.
If I choose this, for example,
Mhm.
No, this number.
No, no, no.
no, you can't choose this.
You can't
You
choose.
can't.
If I
What's
choose
number?
this one,
You
No, you
can't.
can't. Number.
If
No.
you choose this
yeah,
to test this.
yeah.
You
Okay,
can.
yeah. What you if you choose this to test this, you would not have.
You can.
It will be. It will not obey this.
Mm.
For it to be a lower,
Okay.
remember that any other element, such that if you pick any ij, you have that j minus I will be greater than L.
Yeah.
That is this guy that is here.
Ah, okay.
If this is satisfied, that means that entry has to be 0.
Because this one give me
Five.
-3.
Just give me
So no,
5.
let's pick this now. This is row what?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Row 4, I mean.
Yeah.
Column what? Column 1.
Yeah. Give me
Right.
But it will be
minus
zero.
3.
1 minus 4 is what?
It's more.
Minus 3.
It's
Minus
more.
3.
it's
Now
more.
minus 3 is less than
Okay.
minus 2.
Yes.
And there is 5 here.
No, we're
not 0.
We're not bothered about. Oh yeah, there is 5. here, not
You
0.
know 0.
Yeah.
So if assuming it will give you minus 3, if it give you something greater than that, that means that place has to be 0.
Yes.
You can like the upper he started here, put upper here 0 for the definition here.
Yes.
You have to put 0 here, not put the
Look at this one now. Upper 0 because it is exactly on the 0
Printer.
diagonal.
You mean not less than 1 0 should be.
Come again?
I mean here, this one. You mean this like should be one at least 1 0.
I don't get your question.
Yeah, because you see this one get -2, right?
Yes, this is 0, minus 1, minus 2.
-2.
Mhm.
And if you want to like get the condition,
Okay.
we should get like here not less at least 1 0,
Mm,
right?
here, all these places we must have one person that is not 0 at all.
Yes.
We must have one person that is not 0.
Okay.
So from
All
here
this
now,
person have
for example, you can have a matrix like this. You can have 0, 1, 2,
2.
1, 6, 1, 0, 0, 0. Now if you see here like this is upper 0
Yeah.
because everybody here is not completely 0. So even though we have the first guy to be 0, as long as we can still find somebody on that diagonal that is not 0, that is upper whatever is that place.
Okay.
Upper not 0.
So that's why this is upper 0. So we could always have it that way. We could always have something like this. Let me make it longer.
دور أصفار فوق وتحت وتحت.
This is
يعني
zero.
قانون ثابت. قانون ثابت.
This is
سواء
بس
تحت ولا
بس ركز على على الأرقام ما تاخذ أرقام. شكرا ديل حاجزين الغرفة محمد. بلا ركز.
هذا والله إذا راح يجينا.
معنا الغرفة تنظيفكم شرح لنا فيها.
يا أخي ما يديم يصبرون 10 دقائق ولا ربع ساعة.
خلاص خلنا
الحجز إلى الساعة كم؟
12 ربع.
باقي
لا
خلاص.
خلاص هناك خلاص كمل.
يعني إزعاجي لازم يصير غرفة ممنوع.
لا عادي.
كلمة.
ما قال لي شيء ولا نص بدين يجينا احد.
ما هو
يا أخي واقفين فوق جانا كذا باطل. They might be in the room.
Oh, did they book the room?
We
Might
booked
be.
till 12
12.
15.
يقول حمش أشوا له.
لا ما كان بعينونا.
لا
Okay, go ahead.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Till 1.
Okay.
وش يعني no understand what you say. I'm international. You speak.
Okay.
حط نفسنا عجم. Go ahead.
Okay now. So the last. So that's that about the. Have we gotten the upper and lower?
Okay, take
Very
it.
clear.
Yeah.
Not 0.
Okay. So let's go and prove. What other stuff you want to prove?
This one.
You want to prove.
Before, do you know care A? What does it mean care A?
Kernel.
Care, what does it mean care?
Kernel.
What's kernel?
The kernel of a matrix A is element U, or is a matrix, or rather a vector U, such that A times U is equal to 0.
Could you explain this?
Care A. Could you explain why?
Alright. Is better.
So
That
if you
is-
have a matrix A
Oh, you're sorry.
and a vector U,
Yes.
U is
Vector. You mean vector inside matrix?
no, matrix is more like
No, I
long
know,
row,
yeah.
long column.
Yes.
Vector is just like one long one.
Ah,
It doesn't
okay.
have. Is either just plenty rows.
Vector always column.
Explain here.
Always column.
Explain what this mean factor and here.
U is the kernel of A if A times U is equal to 0. Now, look how that means. Let's say A is something like this. A11, A12, A21, A22. You can see. It's
Yes.
more like a matrix.
Yes.
M rows, N columns.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This matrix.
Then U is a vector. It is just straight. U 1 1, U 2 1, U 3 1, down to U N 1.
Mm.
So you can see the idea of a vector.
Ah,
It's just
okay.
one long column.
Just one column. Ah,
One
okay.
column like that.
Mhm.
While a matrix can look as big as the child wants to be.
Yeah.
Now see the example they gave here. Now, for you to know U, that is the
Victor?
the kernel
Can.
of A. For instance, let me give you an example from one he used. Let me just see if I could conjure something. If A is equal to 1 1 2 2,
Mhm.
and then I will show you that this guy here, U, which is equal to, I'm coming, 3 minus 3.
Mhm.
You see that if I multiply two of them together, I will get
Zero.
zero matches. Let's see. So A times U, 1 1 2 2 times 3 minus 3, right?
Mhm.
So how do you do? Row by column, right?
Mhm.
So 1 times 3, 3, plus 1 times minus 3, minus 3. We come to the next one. 2 times 3, 6, plus 2 times minus 3, minus 6. So what do we get?
0 0.
0, 0. So you
Just
can
the
see
column.
that this guy is a kernel of A.
That's mean like what do you call identification? حدد حدد شو اسمه؟
Could you repeat please?
Determine.
Sorry.
determine.
Row by column to multiply.
انت
Yeah.
اضرب صف.
إيه صف.
تحصل
1
صف.
times 3
هندول determine اللي يسمى الصفر ولا لا؟
plus
ولا inverse يسمونه؟
1 times minus 3 minus
Hey.
3. Go to the next one. 2 times 3, 6, plus 2 times minus 3, minus 6.
This one should be opposites, right?
Opposite, huh?
Yeah.
This is how we multiply. Row like, let me show you.
No, I mean this one. You.
Mm-hmm.
Careful them.
Yeah, it depends because you are seeing 3 and minus 3 here.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 by 2 matrix. That's a trick. I can easily create anyone.
Could be.
But when it's 3 by
2
3,
2 minus. I mean 2 and minus,
Minus.
1.
I don't know. It depends.
Depend for the
I mean, I'm
matrix.
just doing this because this is the best example that can come to my head.
It depends in the results.
The idea is
If I get 0
0 at the end of it,
That's
then
your
this
kernel.
guy is a kernel.
Okay.
Want invertible. Invertible like inverse.
Invertible means
Inverse.
yeah,
Minus 1.
you should be able to have an inverse.
Always equal 0 if A
خليه يشرحه.
for. Could you explain this?
Could you
Is
explain this?
invertible if and only if the kernel of A is 0. Okay. If you find the inverse of this guy. Okay.
Explain.
let me-
Now, care. What's care A? No. What's
Care-
care A?
Kern
Kern
A.
A.
Kernel of A is
Kernel.
this guy.
Kern A is you.
You.
Mhm.
انت ما يمدك تحدد
Mm.
الا لما تطلع نتيجة. اذا كانت نتائج اصفار
To be to
معناته
know,
هذه كارثة.
to know if that vector is a kernel of
Kernel,
matrix,
you have to look for
multiply
something.
two of them.
Yeah.
If you get 0, then that guy is a kernel.
care. Yeah.
Are you with me?
Just one or
Yeah.
both of them?
No, just that guy is the kernel. So
Mm.
U, which is this vector 3 and minus 3,
Okay.
it is the kernel of this guy.
Yeah.
If kernel or no, you have to look for something like determine. Give me 0 0.
No, you have to multiply,
Multiply.
not determinant. You have to multiply.
Mm.
So you multiply the matrix and that vector. If you get 0 0, then that vector is what? The kernel.
Kernel of you.
Exactly.
Of A. Could you explain as well? Muhammad?
So
Invertible.
now, they say A is invertible if and only if the kernel is 0. Now, the kernel we got here, 3 and minus 3,
Yeah.
is it 0?
No.
Like this guy is not 0, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So now, take note of the statement. A is invertible. I can find the inverse of A if I know that the kernel is what? 0. So if the kernel is not 0, that means
You can't.
there's no inverse.
No inverse.
That's what he's saying. So I want to show you that it is true.
Inverse.
We're good?
Yeah, you mean
Good.
if you know have if you know get 0 for k,
Yeah,
for
if the
k,
kernel is not 0,
0 there's the no
then it
vertical.
No
cannot
inverse.
inverse. So
No
now
inverse.
this guy, now that the kernel is not 0, what does it mean?
Half has inverse.
No.
There's no half
Half
inverse.
Listen. If A is invertible, that means A has an inverse. This arrow means if and only if.
Yes,
If and only if the kernel is what? 0. That means if your kernel is 0, you have inverse.
Inverse.
If your kernel is not 0,
No
you
have
don't
inverse.
have inverse. Is the kernel 0 here? No. That means this guy should not have what? An
Inverse.
inverse. So how do you know if somebody has an inverse or doesn't have an inverse? Very simple. Find the determinant.
Yeah.
If you get the determinant, if the determinant is 0, it does not have an inverse. If the determinant, so you can see
Yeah, 0.
the determinant is what? This times this,
Mm.
2, minus this times this, 2, 0.
No inverse.
So the determinant of this guy is 0, so it has no inverse. That means the kernel is non-zero.
No, my kernel here 0.
No.
My kernel not 0, but
Kernel
my
is
result
not-
0.
Kernel is not 0.
But my result 0.
Yeah, your result is 0. That one is
Zero.
no problem.
Yeah.
That one is no problem. For this guy to be a kernel, if I multiply both of them, I must get 0.
0.
So that means if I have a kernel, assuming that, okay, look at this guy now.
Mm.
Let me give you another matrix.
Yeah,
Has-
your cup is cold now.
Thank you.
Say Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Shelter.
Now, if I have 1, 2, 5 minus 6,
Mhm.
this is another matrix. So you must find u such that a times u must give me 0. So
My
if I
kernel
get
0
this
now.
u and I have something like a and b,
Yeah.
and both of them are not there, maybe a is minus 11, b is 2.5, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that it is non-zero, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That means the kernel of this guy is this and is this thing here. Therefore, it does not have an inverse.
No.
But
Mm.
if at the end of the day I check after solving, A is 0, B is 0. So you can see that the kernel is what?
0.
Mhm.
Therefore, it has an inverse.
It has inverse. If kernel 0, 0 will inverse.
It has inverse. So let us see now if to know if the kernel is 0 or it doesn't have a kernel, we have to check the determinant.
Determinant. Okay, let's go.
1 times minus 6 minus
6.
6 minus 5 times 2
10.
10. So you
Okay.
have what? Minus 16. So that means the kernel is 0 0.
Do you explain again? How?
See, let me write a rule. If kernel of A
Yes.
is
Equals
0,
Mm-hmm.
has inverse.
then
It's has
A has
inverse.
inverse.
Hey.
شرحها من بدري. Yeah, good.
If
Kernel.
kernel of A is not what? 0,
Then
then A has
has
no
Mm.
inverse.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Are you good? So if the kernel is 0, there's inverse. If the kernel is not 0, no inverse.
Mm.
Now, how do you? So that means
How can you check?
how can you check exactly? The idea is if and only if. So that means if I can show that it has no inverse, definitely it has a kernel.
Hey,
Yes.
you can go opposite.
Ah.
Find the inverse. If there's inverse,
No, you check. So if I can check, that there's inverse,
yeah.
definitely the kernel is what?
Zero.
What's the row for inverse?
So I'm covering. So this is
Yes,
one part.
ايوه بس
So
اكيد انه بيكون في معكوس.
Determine. If determine
E
equals 0,
as
no inverse.
inverse.
Determine. Not equals 0, then
ايوه
inverse.
اوكي اي هذا صح.
If A has inverse, then
then
kernel of A is 0. If A, I'm
No.
turning this
Yeah,
thing the other way
yeah,
around.
yeah,
because
yeah.
of this if and
Exactly.
only.
Yeah.
It's the same.
If A has,
But the inverse should be not zero here.
I'll show you as it. If A has no inverse, then kernel of A is
No.
not
Mhm.
0. So how do I check whether A has inverse or doesn't have inverse?
By
Oh,
determinant.
you determine.
By determinant, exactly.
أبدأ الزبدة.
This is very important comment.
So now, if determinant
أعطيك
of
أعطيك الزبدة بالأصل
أنت
جدار.
زبك بدل كرك.
if determinant of A is 0,
Mm.
then A has no
No curve.
inverse.
No inference and curve.
No, see, just
Okay,
follow.
okay, okay.
If determinant of A is equal to what?
Yeah.
0, then A has no inverse. If A has no inverse, then
Then-
kernel of A is not equal to 0.
Yes, finish.
Yeah.
That's it.
You see that?
Okay.
So that
And if it determined has
so if
number,
determinant
لا هو determine هو اللي inverse.
of A
yeah,
is not equal to
0,
0,
then
then A has inverse.
First.
ما يفهم أنا كذا.
So if A has inverse, then kernel of A is equal to 0.
like this. Come back this. Okay. After that.
Thank you so much.
So let's go back to
To,
that proof.
proof.
Where is that proof?
Biscuit with biscuit.
I have with
Eat enough chocolate.
Maybe I gave me too much chocolate last week. My girlfriend is complaining.
Your girlfriend say you became fat.
No, she said
Power.
that- she
Fuck
said-
more.
She said I'll have diabetes.
Diabetes. Don't worry. We'll get treatment here.
Alright, so
I'm diabetes.
Stop eating, no worries.
Looking for what's called at the moment the infection for the corona.
كورونا.
Corona.
no coronavirus.
Ah, be careful. Don't make any girlfriend Chinese.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to improve this. الله يعطيك الزبدة بعد تحط عند الله 12 مرة.
Now,
والله يبارك ايه.
the question is,
لو يعطينا الزبدة كذا بدقيس.
ايش يعطيني
show that
It is this not important, yes? Because in
This is MATLAB, right?
MATLAB. Where
من
is,
عندي فين نعطوه.
where is that?
Move this one. فوق. خلاص إثبات السهل بيكون هنا محلول. تبغى غيرها ولا تبغى؟
خليه يحلها.
بس الإثبات الموجود عندك شو اسمه؟ بالأبر. مو بالأبر.
باور بلغ تغيير إشارات يعني ما بيكون.
خليه يشرح. عشان احنا نغير إشارة بس.
نبغاه يخلص من التوتوريال كله. من دي. ها؟
اليوم.
ايوه بقي
كلها مطلب.
بقي 4 صيغة بس.
خلي ذا وذا يشرحون ويلا نغطي بعد.
ذا مطلب يا ابو ظافر.
عشان لقينا ذاك يدرينا فاهمين.
كم بيجي سؤال؟
ها؟ خلنا
احنا برضه نفتح اللازم الاختبارات يعني من المهم ركز عليها.
لا تفهم كل
Go
شيء.
ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, just
No.
discuss about
Just try to be sure.
what time will be finished.
Now, okay, my next class is 1:15. Yeah. See, that's why I'm more like,
أجلنا. Go ahead, go ahead.
let's finish this solution first.
Yeah, go.
Now,
دين 50 هنا.
عليك هنا.
Go, just finish after that discuss. Go ahead.
Carry on.
Carry.
Don't worry.
Go on, brother.
okay.
Sorry, brother.
Alright. It's well. Now,
Solution.
this is what's gonna happen.
Mm.
The solution in class
Mm.
and this solution,
See.
they are the same thing.
Mm.
So, if I prove this to you, the next one is lower.
Mm.
The class one is upper.
Upper.
If I prove this to you, can you try and go through the class one and prove it yourself?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So
Thank you,
let's-
my teacher.
So, let's find the proof.
أطفال احنا.
So now,
ما اشوف انا.
let me explain
اطلع حبس.
what's this proof.
اطلع.
Let me explain what this theorem is saying. See what this theorem is saying.
نظف طيزك بس. خاف عليك. اجلس.
This theorem is saying this, that if you have, you see this matrix now, we did only one upper, okay. Okay. let me just put it here as a sketch before we start proving. Let me just write it here.
اكتب عليها
This
واحد.
theorem is saying that if we have a matrix like this, lower matrix, that means 1.
هذا شرح المثال الإضافي. شرح المثال الإضافي. هذا المثال.
This is lower, right?
Yes.
And I have another matrix multiplying it. This is also lower, right? Because if you notice, this is the major diagonal. It is here that we have entries. Up there is just 0, right? So what this matrix is saying that, what this theorem is saying that, if you take a matrix that is lower, take another matrix that is lower, by the time you multiply, you get another matrix that is lower.
And then 0. No.
Yes, yes.
Just so this one has a this one here is a lower 0 because it
Yes,
is on
yes.
the major diagonal.
Exactly.
This one is also lower 0. All
Because,
this, yeah, because why?
what do you mean? All the non-zero.
The idea of 0. Remember, I counted the diagonal for you. This place is 0, minus 1. This place is plus 1.
Plus 1.
So it is here on the major diagonal that we have the non-zero elements. Everything above is what? 0. That's
Yeah.
why it is what? Lower.
Exactly.
So what is theorem is saying that if you take a lower, what is here? 0. Another lower, what is here? 0. And multiply together, you will get another matrix that is lower, adding both of them together, 0 plus 0. So you get what? A lower of what? 0. So that means if I take a matrix that is lower of 1, multiply it with lower
Number 1.
of
1,
2, I will get a lower
3.
of 1 plus 2, which is 3. You get? That's what the theorem is saying. So we want to show that it is true. Alright, so let us prove. So if we multiply two matrices together, Z, it is the summation of all J's such that the X row this, colon this, colon this, row this. Okay, so that means you have to know something before you start multiplying. Okay, this is the way you multiply matrices together. If you want to multiply each of the entries in this matrix is, this is more like a loop. I don't really know how best to explain this. You know, see what we did when we wanted to multiply this guy. We pick this guy times this guy plus this guy times this guy. So that's what it's saying. This times this.
Give me new
Summation
guys.
means what? Plus. So that's what we just did.
Yes, yes.
Submission mean plus, okay. Give me new guys. K.
K. K is talking about each of
Yes.
the entries.
The answer K.
Yeah, the answer is the K. So
شرح أبو ظافر والله.
So, if each of the elements here, so by definition, what we want to try to do, we are going to prove by contradiction.
Why contradiction?
Prove by contradiction.
شو معنى contradiction؟
The idea of,
Conjunction.
no,
Like this.
the idea of the contradiction is this. For instance, now, how can I contradict something?
Give you example here.
Yeah, if I'm a boy,
Hmm?
I have a penis.
Yeah. Small or big?
That's the best proof.
Okay,
of
okay.
It's
Okay.
like-
To no understand, no
Yeah,
forget.
you-
I like this. يا أخي يقول لك زب بعد ما شعر كمل.
If I'm a boy, I have a penis, right?
Yeah.
That's the expectation.
Of
And
course.
suddenly,
So
someone tells you that
something special for you.
I'm
Yeah.
coming, yeah.
Yeah.
And then someone tells you that Ajayi has given birth to a boy, and
Give
he's, I'm coming. You get
Yeah.
that? Ajayi has given birth to, his wife has given birth
Yeah,
to a boy,
fuck one, no بسيبات.
but he has a vagina.
Oh, change
Does it
it.
make sense?
No.
Check it
No.
out. If you are a boy, you have a what? Penis.
Penis, of
And
course.
then they tell you that he has given birth to a boy, but it has a vagina. Does it make sense?
It doesn't
no,
make sense,
it
yeah.
is contradicting.
Mm.
So this is what, if this is
يعني
this,
تناقض.
we expect this.
Yeah.
But suddenly you're not telling me that it is this guy, but it is this. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. So you are contradicting yourself. So if
Yeah, but
he's a
position.
boy,
Yeah.
then if the child that Ajayi give birth to is a boy, then definitely he has a what? A
Penis.
penis.
Mm.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
after, maybe after 14, change it. For
Yeah.
for gene. Some genetic change it.
Yeah, transgender.
Yeah.
Not in this case.
In this case, I could.
اللي اخذناه في مازيشن
I'm saying
تناقض.
تناقض conjunction.
Contradiction.
Contradiction.
Contradict.
Good, good.
Like every time I
So
conjunction.
it's also, it should be going like this.
Arabic.
It should come back. So contradict.
Yeah.
It
Like
smash
this,
each other.
like this, like this. Conjunction. No friendly. That's it.
Okay. So how do we prove by contradiction?
Mm.
Now,
Curry.
okay. Now, we have to start learning how to write Arabic. All right now. So
I will let you do.
if x, let's define x is lower, right?
Mm.
X is lower implies that x is defined x such that xij is equal to 0 if what j minus I is greater than x is lower x
The one of it.
is greater than what
X.
right? That's how we define it. Y is lower y implies that y is
Y
such
equals
that
X.
x y
Sorry, Y.
such that y of
IG.
jk
And okay, now JK.
Yeah.
y of jk
Equals
is
0.
equal to what? 0 if
JK.
k minus j is
Gre-
greater than
Y.
y,
Yeah.
right? Now, this is what we expect. So,
Now Z.
so now this is x, this is y. So what I want to prove by contradiction, I want to assume now
So
that
كيف تفهم كذا؟
انت قرينا
كيف تفهم؟
خليك ساكت.
Curry.
Go go.
that for z,
اسمع صوتك كفي.
you know, z is equal to x times y. So I want to assume that for z, assume that for z, not all of them.
Not all of them.
I want to assume that for z, all of them are not zero. Assume that for z, there are some. All of them are non-zero.
كويس ما حد جاوب.
Go ahead.
Now,
All of them non-zero.
yeah. Now see contradiction. Now, I want to prove by contradiction. So the proof, the theorem is that if I have lower x, I have lower y.
Yeah.
By the time I multiply, I have what? Lower x plus y. So I want to prove by contradiction. I'm saying that okay, if I have a lower multiplying under lower, all of them in the box
Zero.
here would not be zero.
You should.
Yeah.
That means everybody will be non-zero. That means I won't have any special place that I'll have it to be zero. in
Exactly.
those places.
Exactly.
So that I said, assume that z, all of them are non-zero. So if we assume that,
You're not zero.
what will be x z, which is equal to x times y? Now,
Just assume, yeah?
hmm?
We assume now.
We've assumed that all of them are non-zero. So that means for each of the
X,
z,
It doesn't make sense.
we come in zik, zik is not
equal 0.
ZX.
JK
is not equal to
0.
Yeah. And ZKI.
Oh, goodness. Let me check my phone.
خير يا ولد.
بدي إذا نبغى نسجل ونسولف حتى خلاص نمشي.
لازم تفهم معه.
لا ما اكتب. الفيديو لازم اكتب.
قصدك محاضرة؟
إيه.
اي لا اكتب لك.
ثبتها وشغل. جوا.
Go to 0 for J.
I have okay.
Okay.
Cheating you.
Probably the best way to understand the proof. Now, we have that we want that if this is less than this, then blah 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 blah
ضافتك الجوال.
blah. So
أي.
we show that x is lower x.
أنا بكتب تبي.
This is definition.
Yeah.
Y is lower y.
And this is the
This is
definition.
definition.
Mm.
So we want to assume so. We want to show that this is equal to 0 for all j.
Mm.
So we assume that zik for all of
Should
them.
be
are not zero.
ZX and ZX ZY.
No, this is the wrong assumption. So we should assume that zik is equal to 0
Yeah.
for all entries.
It's J no I. Okay.
No, ik. Okay. For all entries. That means
IK.
everywhere you are going to, anywhere you put it has to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
That's the assumption. So we assume that all of them are 0 for all entries. So now, check it out.
Equal 0.
Mm. So
Okay.
if z has to be x and y that are what? Multiplying.
Mm.
And we want to assume that
You mean okay.
why am I
mean,
contradicting
All
myself?
of them will be equal 0. Because here is the opposite. Not like in the lecture.
It's the opposite, but
Yeah.
I have something else I'm aiming at here, which is this. Are you okay?
I have some pain in my chest.
It's not coronavirus.
I have.
You good?
Virus.
Virus.
No.
Because
Muscle or just muscle?
he has girlfriend Chinese. I'm scared about it.
Oh yes.
Good range shape.
It'll be fine.
Small vagina.
Ah, God.
أجل كمان
Okay.
فاصل إعلاني بس سوي. Advertising.
You should go and study
Chinese.
reproduction.
Okay, I'll
not
go.
mathematics. So now we have this as this. I'm trying to make a point. Sorry. So we have that. We want to show that k minus I. So we want to show. We want to show that k minus I, or in our own case here, for the z,
هذا واحدة.
k minus I
ربع ساعة شغل.
هو ما كنت هو الحاصل.
is what? Is greater than x plus y.
Okay.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
No. Don't just say I'm right.
Yeah.
Let's follow the definition. If x is lower,
Mhm.
we have that what? J minus I is greater than what? X.
X.
Yeah.
Right? So now we want to show that if I multiply x and y together, I will have lower of what? X plus y. And what does that definition mean for z? It means that if I should pick any z I k,
Mm.
Yes.
if I should pick any z I k, k minus I will be what? Greater than what?
Yeah.
X plus
Yeah.
y. Do you get the idea?
Yeah.
Since this one here it is x, j minus I is greater than x.
Mm.
So since this one is x plus y
Yeah, exactly.
and z is ik, k minus I will be greater than what? X plus y. So we want to show this.
Because this is the result, right?
This is the
K,
result. So k minus I must be greater than this. So this is what we want to show.
Mm.
Now let's not go
No,
now.
no.
So that is where we want to prove by what? Contradictions. So we assume that this is not true.
Okay, I think better if we take this one. If you sum and some calculate, you will get this one.
If you sum it up, yeah, we're going to get there. You are seeing where we're going to. All right, now. So we want to show that this minus this is equal to this. Then zik is equal to 0. So where am I coming from? Still the same definition. What's that definition? Definition of what? Lower. That if you have that this minus this is greater than x, it means that what? This guy is
Zero.
what?
Zero.
Exactly. For lower x.
Zero.
Case.
Zero.
Yes. So now, we want to show that this guy is 0 for everybody. So now, assume that this is not true.
What about if we take sum, this one, x multiply x equals 0, if this equals 0 or this equals 0?
No.
Can I say that?
Yes, we
This
can.
equals 0 if, what is it? If j minus I greater than x. If greater than...
Why? That's what we've said here now. This is definition of lower for x, definition of lower for y. So now we want to show that, this is what we want to show, that if I should pick any k minus I, it will be greater than x plus y, then that z of ik is equal to what? 0.
Yes.
So I want to assume that this is not true. I want to contradict myself
Mhm.
that this is not what true. So if, remember, for any entry to be 0, if z is equal to this times this, for it to be 0, that means this guy here must be 0, this guy here must be what? 0.
Yeah.
If I give you a times b is equal to 0, it's only possible if a is 0 or b is 0 or a and b is what?
Yes,
0. So I want to assume this is not true. So I want to assume.
Assume and after that, not
Exactly. Not assume this is not true.
true.
So if I assume this is not true, what does it mean? It means that x of ij is not what? 0, and y of jk is not what?
Yeah.
0.
Go ahead.
So if that is the case, that means x
Yeah.
is defined such that x is such that x of ij is not equal to 0, then j minus I is less than what?
It's upper
X.
now. Why change the sign?
Yeah, but okay.
I know.
How to opposite?
I want you
Prof.
to get me.
Yeah.
I want you to get me. See.
And why the same?
See, we assume that this is not true.
Not
Yeah.
true. Yeah, it's opposite now.
So I assume it is not true. That means xij is not equal to what?
Yeah.
0.
That's me.
Yjk is not equal to what? 0. So what does that mean? That
Upper.
means xij is not equal to 0. Therefore, it means that what? J minus I is less than what?
It's
X.
contradiction.
Contradiction.
Contradiction. Yeah.
Yes.
If it were greater than x, then it is equal to 0 by definition. If it's greater than x, it's 0. So now we are saying that it is
Opposite.
not true.
Not true.
Yeah.
And say that it is not equal to 0. It means that what? J minus I is less,
less
than,
than
what? X.
Okay.
We pick y also. You know, we said it is not true for
Similar.
y. Similar thing.
Why?
And we have that y such that y of jk is not equal to what?
0.
0. Such
Yeah.
that what?
J minus I
is less
less
than
than X.
y.
It's upper like. Okay.
I get it now.
Yes.
So from here, we are going to add these two together.
Okay.
See, look at this place here. We want to show that this is this, right? But see when we add them together. So
مو أبر.
لا
Call
المثل
this star.
كان إشارة الأبر
call it star star.
بدي ميلة وتحولها.
Add up star and star star.
Okay, 2G,
What do we get when we add up this and
2G
this?
minus
More.
2I.
Come, sorry. This is a k minus j.
Okay,
I made mistake. See here.
okay.
So now, if you add up this and this, what will happen? See, j plus minus j will cancel out a bit.
Yes.
All you have left,
K
k minus I. We have that k minus I
This
is less than what? X plus y. Do you get?
Hmm.
Now, we want to show that what? We get this.
Greater than, yes.
It's wrong. It's correct.
Now, by definition, if z is lower, now, by definition, this we are almost done now. By definition, if we have z to be lower of x plus y, what will it be? It will be that z is such that zik is what? 0 if k minus I is what?
Lower, greater than, yes.
Greater than what? X plus y, right?
Mhm.
This is by definition. But now what are we getting?
Less
K
than,
minus I is what? Less than,
yes.
which is a what? Contradiction.
What's, when is that? Where, how can, what's that
Sorry.
one?
We are done.
That's
Done?
it.
How can, how?
That was the same reaction I gave when I was trying to study the proof. You see, I did it here. I also did it in my material because I went to meet him like, how? What? So I had to use my pencil to write that. We add it up. Now, that's the point I'm trying to make about the contradiction.
Okay.
If it is lower,
Yes.
we have this.
Okay. We have to.
Okay.
Yep.
But we are saying that, look at what we now do. We now say that, okay, we want to show that this is true.
Mhm.
That if z is
We get wrong.
product of this, we have to have this x plus y, which is exactly what we are expecting.
Hmm.
But now we now say that it is not true. We assume that this guy, z of ik, is not equal to what? 0.
Not equal 0, yes.
I've got people waiting to come in here.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, sorry.
This too.
Can I switch?
Okay, we can.
the
Thank you.
Yeah, 100.